Hello again, welcome back. The government has unveiled what it's called a once-in-a-generation reform in the way water companies are governed. Under the plans, a single regulator will be in charge and it will have greater powers to prevent and fix failures. It follows growing anger over rising bills, sewage pollution, crumbling infrastructure and huge bonuses for bosses. But all the companies will remain in private hands. Here's our science correspondent Martin Stew on what the changes could mean.
Every time Sophie Hellier goes surfing in Cornwall, she hopes it's only waves she'll catch.
The sad reality is that if we didn't go surfing when there was a sewage warning, we wouldn't be able to surf for half the days of the year.
Surfers Against Sewage have been campaigning for 35 years to make water companies clean up their act.
Investment hasn't been making it to the right places because this industry over decades has persistently encouraged and prioritised profit over putting people's health first.
Now the government has laid out its plans to fix that, plus tackle supply issues and bill increases. They include smart meters and mandatory water efficiency labelling on products to help households monitor their usage, a new beefed-up regulator to replace Ofwat, and regular MOT-style checks on infrastructure. Teams will also be able to carry out inspections at sites like this water treatment site without warning. It was problems here that led to tens of thousands being left without water in Tunbridge Wells. For nearby Glamp site owners Charles and Lisa, it's too little, too late.
The system is broken and leaking, literally.
They're so fed up of outages and relying on bottled water, they've dug their own pond for toilet flushing.
It's great that they're doing something, we should acknowledge that, but actually the whole situation needs reform.
I'd like to see the government taking back the water companies as a whole. Water should not be for profit.
I put the criticisms to the Environment Secretary. We've got bills going up, we've got sewage going into rivers. Is this really going to have the teeth it needs?
Well, we need an absolute overhaul of the system because we've had a whole system failure here, a failure of the water companies themselves.
Why not renationalise? Why not go a step further?
Well, I understand why people are frankly angry. Nationalisation, however, would cost around £100 billion.
The government hopes its plans will kick in faster too, but even they will take at least a year to get through Parliament. Martin Stew, ITV News.
Well, straight after the evening news tonight is the Martin Lewis Money Show. And Martin, we're talking about water on the news tonight. There is an effective monopoly, isn't there, of water companies. What can consumers actually do if they're dissatisfied with the service they get?
Well, if you're dissatisfied with the service, it's difficult, but there are ways to cut your bills, and there are three things that I would be looking at. The first, if you have more or the same number of bedrooms in your house than people, so say 4 bedrooms, 3 people, you will probably be better off on a water meter. Go to the Consumer Council for Water's website to use its calculator there. Some people are saving £300, £400, £500 a year. Second, if you're on a low income, under around £26,000, though it depends on which water company you're with, and as you rightly say, you can't change that, you may be entitled to a social tariff. I was hoping we'd hear today there'd be a new national social tariff. It's not happening, but I'm calling for national minimum standards. But those on a low income, check out your company's social tariff. And if you use a lot of water or you're on benefits and have a disability, there's also the WaterSure scheme that can reduce the amount that you pay for your water bills too. So even though there's no competition, it's still very important to know your rights. And there are many people who are paying hundreds of pounds a year more than they need to. All of those apply for England and Wales. OK, Martin, that's water then. What are you going to be covering on your new programme tonight? Well, take a look at this. This is mobile phones. That's what people have been paying, the purple line going up each year. That's what they should be paying, the blue line. People can save hundreds of pounds. I'll also be showing you how to get free mobile phone insurance, 5 crucial tips for protecting your mobile phone from theft too. And then probably we've got the last over 4.5% savings fix available in 2026. It won't last long. We'll be on at 7:15. Do have a watch then. OK. Martin, thank you. And Martin's programme is straight after us this evening.